Morning, morning, morning. We're just walking up the path to that cottage, the abandoned farm cottages from last weekend. And believe it or not, this is actually the path that leads you up to them. It's completely overgrown, which is why I haven't detected it yet. But see, in the winter when all this stuff dies off, I'll detect this because I've had a lot of luck with paths and tracks. The thing is, on the old maps, none of these trees are here. These are all new trees. They've been planted pretty recently. In fact, you can still see the tubes around some of them. None of that. That was just part of a field. So this is the track leading up. We'll detect this another day. I'll come back with the first signal. Nothing else to say. I've ordered a tripod. That'll be arriving soon. And in case you don't know, these are two abandoned farm cottages, completely overgrown. Late 1800s, early 1900s, and I had a great time last week. Found a good selection of things, and I've got an ID on the badge, the closed fist badge. I've got an ID on that. I'll let you know tonight. Alright, I'll see you soon. Man, it's like a jungle here. Alright, there's the first signal of the day, and I don't know if that's quite a large button. Not sure what that is. And a bit of cutlery, a bit of pottery in the same hole. Look at this, we're only on signal 2. It is a lead horse. Quite close to where we got that toy soldier. I've never found one of these. Oh, yeah, that's that little boy who lost all his toys. That's lovely. I think the bottom of his legs are bust. Still got the head though. Little saddle there. There's the tail. Is it? Or is that just his leg? That's a nice find. Little lead horse. Brilliant. How was that ringing up? 30. Alright, brilliant. Got a little bird ring there, and I think from the last one that means the 13 means it was clipped on in 2013. I think the S stands for Scotland. Well, we've got something there and a bottle, a glass bottle, or part of a bottle, I'm not sure yet. So we'll get that out and we'll see what that is. There's another bit of glass there. Usually when I find glass in a hole, the next thing I dig up is a bottle top. Alright, give me a second. Like I said, I've ordered a tripod, so I'll be able to go back to doing the odd live dig and stuff like that. But for now, I'll have to pause it. No way, no way, no way. It's another lead horse. Gone how many years never finding a single one of these, and then I find 2 in the space of 3 signals on the same day. Oh, I think this has still got a little bit of paint on it. Man, this wee boy must have found himself with no toys to play with, because they're all in this field. It's smaller than the last one. It's got a little bit of paint on it. Brilliant. Brilliant. Right, let's see what this bottle turns out to be. I think it's a beer bottle. A beer bottle. Right, if I find nothing else today, I'm happy. Just a bit of busted up bottle. Unfortunately not intact. Who cares? Okay, see this little metal tube? It's got wood fibre inside it. It had this little tuft of wood inside. I pulled it out. So I'm thinking maybe the top of a riding crop. I think. I can't... Yeah, aye, I'll go with the top of a riding crop. Whatever it was, it's a bit of metal with some wood attached to it. And in the same hole, a bit of a teacup. I think we've got either a doorbell or a bicycle bell. Alright, I'll stop filming this sort of household stuff, unless it's interesting. You know, there's a complete lack of coins at this little place. I found 2 the last time and that is it. We've had a selection of everything else, but no sign of many coins yet. Nice field though. There's a little, that's where the cottages were, just 2 tiny little cottages. You can't make these things up. The last signal I dug, I just complained about not finding many coins. The very next signal is a coin. It's a penny, I believe. I don't understand how anybody on this planet could not enjoy this hobby. Oh, we'll get a date on it. Excellent. Yeah, give me a minute, right? Sorry, I was looking at the wrong side there. We might not get a date, but I'm gonna clean this. I want to know what sort of date we're looking at here. Is it 1800s or 1900s? I'm guessing 1900s here. 2 minutes, let me just clean this. Yeah, that's Victoria on the front there. I just see her there, that's her head. So the date, it is 1881, I think. 1881 or 1884. That's brilliant, that's a good date. I was worried this site would mostly be sort of after the 1900s. Good. And that's in way better condition than those 2 halfpennies the last time. Right, well that worked. Let's try it. Let's man, do you know what? I've never found gold before. Also, there's a total lack of hammered coins at this site. And jewellery. And silver. There we go, let's see if that works. I see a lot of people in videos finding little gear things like this and saying it's from a pocket watch. Now, is that from a pocket watch or is it a bit too big? Right, here's an interesting little guy. See if I can focus. I'm not going to pick him because that's illegal. But that is a Liberty cap. I can't remember, what's the name? Psilocybe semilanciata or something. They usually come up another couple of weeks, so this guy's early. That's probably why he's on his own. What a lonely existence. Magic mushrooms. Ooh. Alright, turns out he wasn't alone. Got loads of them popping up. And that is because we had some low temperatures the last week or so. I think they like to come out, I think when the lowest temperature is around 10, below 10 Celsius and after rain. And that's exactly what we had last week. Aye, they've popped up everywhere. Some people would go crazy for those. Can't see any more. Oh, there's one. They're tiny, man, honestly. They're smaller than the little bits of grass. Very interesting. Hey look, a light bulb. No matter where I go in this country, I've started this last year to dig up hundreds of these. Oh, I can't come up with any realistic answer for that. The hell was going on in these fields? Coin number 2, I think. possibly a halfpenny. Is it? I'm not sure. Oh, what a shame. Bit trashed. Might get something off it when I clean everything up. Yes, I can see the word half at the top there. Right, I could be wrong, but that looks like 1865. Which is one of the oldest halfpennies I've found, and it's not a ship's halfpenny, so that fits. I just can't tell if that's Victoria on the front, but it can't be 1965, can it? So yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a 6.5 at the bottom there. 1865, I think, which is amazing. That is exactly what I'm hoping. Oh wait, is that 1909? That changes things. Is that 1909 or what is this? Nah, nah, it's 1904. Nah, it's not 1865. It would have been brilliant if it was, but I'll take that. Still a nice find. A fork, but what is that made of? Looks like it was dropped last week. It's pretty good condition. Well, it's not, it's completely wrecked, but I mean it's shiny. Man, I don't know, I still don't know my metal well enough. I need to really start learning about different types of metal, but I don't think it's silver. I'm not sure what it is. Got something here with a really nice green colour to it. So we'll pop it out live. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Probably not a ring. Oh, sorry, as usual, I don't know. Oh well, let me know in the comments if you know what this is. The sun's come out. What a beautiful, quiet, peaceful place. Alright, let me know guys. Cheers. I think we've got a button there. And I think it's just a plain old button. Nothing on it. Apart from the bit of the shank on the back. So yes, a button. Plain as they come. I'm guessing being farmhands, they didn't have loads of money. Still a nice thing to find though. Right. Something in there that sounds coinish but gives the exact same signal for ring pulls and rubbish, so whoosh. Oh, that is a general service button, I think. It is. Yeah. Right. Here's a thought that has just popped into my head. See, well, there's no need for that, mate. See, when I find military stuff in the same fields, I find these light bulbs, I think. Maybe these guys when they camped in fields, I don't know, did they have a generator and string up light for some of their tents? Man, that's just obnoxious. Anyway, I'm rambling. It's a general service button. big dent in the middle, unfortunately, but it'll clean up. Yeah, do you think there's a connection between the military and these light bulbs? Alright, that's the end of the day. I've been asked if I could vacate the field. He's letting his cows, bulls, calves into the field, and they can be funny when they've got their calves. Off he goes. In his little Land Rover. Anyway, the plus side is that he told me he's got a field that's just been ploughed today. It's being ploughed right now, and they're going to sow it in 10 days to 2 weeks. So I've got a massive ploughed field that I can do tomorrow and next weekend, and it's a good field. I've driven past it for years and always wanted to detect it, and I had no clue he owned it. I don't know how they own bits of land that are miles from where they live, and then the other bits right next to them they don't own. I don't know how it works now. But anyway, I need to go. The bulls are going to come in here, so I'll get you at the roundup. I'll let you know about the badge from last week that I finally got an ID on, and I'll see you tomorrow at this ploughed field. Brilliant. It's funny how things work out. A quick roundup, but just before I start, from last week I had a lot of people say that's part of a small set of sewing scissors. That's a little bit you put your finger through, scissors. And this, only one person, as far as I'm concerned, it's a solid ID. It's the Labour Day symbol. That's what that is, American Labour Day, I believe. That's what they said. As soon as I looked them up, you find loads of these holding different tools. So I think that's a solid ID there. So that's what that was, a Labour Day badge. You'll have to excuse my neighbours downstairs. I have no idea what they're doing. My God, son. My flow's going to give way in a minute. Okay, right, let's go. Rubbish. Coat hook. Don't know actually on that. Maybe part of some watch gear. Lead. Just rubbish. Oh, I found this last week, right? I found one of these today as well. This one's slightly bigger. See when I cleaned it? It's actually stamped on the back. REA and then LH. That was last week. The one I found today, as far as I can see, has nothing. Another bit of cutlery. Button, plain button. This is one of these things that I'm looking at and I know what it is, I just can't remember what it is. I've seen that before, I recognise it. Definitely recognise that. Alright, horses. A big one and a small one. Only two I've ever found, and if you think about it, I've only ever found 2 hammered coins out of the thousands of signals I've dug, so these lead horses are as rare to me as hammered coins at the moment, so I was quite happy digging these up. Yeah, really happy. This I think is the end of a riding crop. General service button squashed. Another thing maybe button. And two coins. I thought we got 3 coins. I can't remember. How many coins did we get today? Was it only 2? Right, well either way it's a halfpenny, 1909 I think it was, and then a Victorian 1 penny. So that'll be 18 something. 1880. See in the bottom there? 1885 is it now? Bird ring. And that's us. So, still a good selection, a load of different sort of finds. I like that field. I can't wait to do the path. That'll be good. But tomorrow, oh aye, two of these bastards, honestly. Tomorrow, we're going to be at that ploughed field. I can't wait. It's a good field. I've known about it for ages. I just never knew he owned it. I could never... My God, what are they doing out there? Yeah, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find who owned it, and I didn't know he owned it. Now I do. I've got permission for it, and the field behind it actually. So that's where we're going to be tomorrow. A ploughed field, a brand new ploughed field. Right, I'm going to go before my house collapses. I'll see you later. Cheers.